So you're 2-0 on the season so far. Congratulations. Are you at where you expect your team to be at this point of the season?
Pretty much, Carlos. I mean, other than the little nicks and knacks and injuries, but I think we're in pretty good shape. The fact that we happen to beat Donna and Harlingen South, those are two good football teams. The competition gets a little bit tougher every week, and so we got to amp it up and hopefully we can face their competition and their intensity.
And Corpus Christi King, they're a pretty good team. They beat a team in Flower Bluff earlier this year. It was always a very tough 5A school.
Yeah, the Flower Bluff is I think was ranked in the top 10 in the 5A division, and they knocked them off. And then last year, I think, if I'm not mistaken, King was either a playoff team for sure. They might have been district champions in that San Antonio district. So it's going to be a very tough competition.
Your defense has really stepped it up once again. Against Harlingen South, they had to in the second half. Against Donna, you had to make those adjustments because they had the early lead on you guys. How do you feel about your defense going into this game?
Well, like we said, it's a process, and they were kind of, inexperienced. We had a lot of young kids, but, I really felt, if you remember, I think I was really impressed that they had to win the game against Harlingen South, and that paid dividends going into the Donna game thing, and where they were, the offenses now are so multiple, Carlos, that you never know what they'll come up with this, and then they'll check on the line, they'll move this, and they'll put unbalanced. And so our defense has had to learn rather quickly to adjust and be ready to go, and they have. And we got a little tradition on defense. Coach Moore's done an amazing job the last 3 or 4 years. He's been number 1 or in the top 5 defensively. So we got a little something going on defense as far as tradition.
You're playing on the road again. It'll be your 3rd game on the road.
Sure.
Does that affect you guys at all in your preparation? You have to leave a little bit early on Friday.
Yeah, I hate to say this, but we usually play better on the road. I think it's maybe because we eat a couple times. We eat a pregame meal and then we have a postgame meal. So I don't know. Maybe we just need to schedule everything on the road. We're the road warriors. Yeah. But all kidding aside, King's going to be very difficult to get after those guys. Yeah.
A couple of players that have kind of stepped up here, Justice Free and Major Free.
Yeah.
Kind of dark horses, I guess you can call them, coming into the season, but they've actually played very, very well.
Well, both of those guys have been in our program since 7th grade, and we always had a high regard for both Frees. Justice was part of that 10-0 group that won the district championship on the JV level. He was defensive end and also played a little running back. So, and Major's just a phenomenal athlete, and he's done an amazing job, and he's working hard from the I-back position, and we finally, I think we have a pretty good I-back. So, but he's also a hell of a blocker, and he's picked up the offense. He knows all his assignments. He hasn't busted, he hasn't missed. All I can say is good things about Major and Justice Free.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much.